make a big play for Palm Springs.
I like what I see from Jordan White. Talked earlier about how schools like Boise State and Washington have interest among many others, but I think he has the tools to be a producer at the next level. Tiedemann, his best running play of the night. He's across midfield. Spun down around the 46-yard line, but Dane Tiedemann has rushed for over 1,000 yards this year and 16 touchdowns. This is his best running play of the evening.
Right there, you see everybody take the option, but he needs to hold on to the football. He switches the ball, and it comes out. Thankfully, Joshua Reyes is right there to pick up after him and secure the first down.
Good call, JJ. I didn't even see that ball come out of there, and that would have been a backbreaker for the Indians had they turned it over there. First down and 10, Palm Springs, and Tiedemann with time fires over the middle, incomplete. It was nearly intercepted by Collier, and Jordan White made a good defensive play to prevent the interception.
You know, you're coached to say, if the ball's coming to you and you sit somebody's coming in to make a play on the football, become a defender and knock it down. And I think that's what we see Jordan White do right there. He's become the primary target in every passing play, and Rancho Verde is starting to pick up on that. So you have to use some of your other weapons in the passing game.
Second down and 10 for Palm Springs. Tiedemann rolling right, throws again, caught by White. Should have enough for another first down in the arms of Kenny Torrance. That's become quite a combination in this ball game, but you'd have to think, JJ, at some point, perhaps the secondary of the Mustangs might get a little bit lax with someone else, and you might be able to hit a big play by looking in another direction.
No doubt they can have that happen, but right now the main focus is on Jordan White. I think you're going to see the coverage gravitate towards him. They're going to try to take him out of the game.
Big first down for the Indians, trying to answer the Mustangs' first score of the second half. And Tiedemann spins away from a tackler. He did very well to get back to the line of scrimmage. Even picked up a couple of yards on the play. It looked like a huge loss was coming, but Dane Tiedemann fought off. Watch this play in the backfield.
And right there, you see the option coming to your left-hand side. It's recognized right away. He keeps the ball, and then he turns into a running back. You see the athleticism of Tiedemann, and he's able to gain positive yards out of nothing.
Tyshawn Durgan had him dead to rights in the backfield, and somehow he avoids about an 8-yard loss and picks up 4 on the play. Second down and long for the Indians. Tiedemann with time. Now it breaks down. He slings it out to West, and West fights through a couple of Mustang tacklers and actually gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard on the play. So it's going to set up third down and long for Palm Springs.
That
4 down territory, JJ?
Yes, it is 4 down territory, especially with 6 minutes left in the game. That play was brought about by the defense. They really squeezed the middle of the field, didn't allow access to Jordan White. He had to dump the ball off into the flats for a minimal gain.
Halfway through the third quarter, Paul Westfall and JJ Stokes, glad you could be with us from Palm Springs High School. And we've got a whistle and delay a game against the Indians will make this third down even more difficult.
First downs have been hard to come by for Palm Springs, and you don't want to put yourself in this position where you have third and long. Now you have to go to a specialty play in order to gain a first down, something down the field. So this offensive front is going to have to provide time for Tiedemann.
Third down and 11, that make it 12 for Dane Tiedemann. Back to pass, has good protection, steps into the throw. He's got a wide open Jordan White. White struggling for the first down. He's going to have it. It'll be first down and 10 for Palm Springs at the Mustang 21. Here we go again with that combination.
And that's a dangerous throw right there. They're on the left hash. He's looking to go up the field, but he has strong enough arms to throw to his far right to Jordan White for a first down. But that is a dangerous throw. All the ground the ball had to cover to get there.
First down Indians at the Mustang 20. Back to that full house backfield. They give us to West. And West pounds it off the left guard. Picks up maybe 3 on the play. Last man up off the bottom of the pile. Looked like number 15, Blair Brown, and he's usually where the action is, and he had help that time from Sonny Salazar, and it'll be second down for the Indians. Trailing 28-3, but a touchdown here, and they feel pretty good about things for the first time in a long time. Tiedemann gets a block. He's loose in the secondary, and he's inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line, and he got a tremendous block on the right side. Number 55, Kyle Butler, cleared one of the Mustangs out of the way. Watch on the right-hand side of your screen.
Such an asset to have a quarterback that's so mobile. You can get there. He's looking down the field trying to keep the play alive, but when all else fails, he has an opportunity to use his legs to get inside the 5.
First and goal, Palm Springs at the Rancho Verde 4. It's Truitt. Oh, he forgot the football! There was a mix-up on the handoff, and it looks like it's Mustang football, and it is a fumble recovered by Rancho Verde at the 5-yard line. Fumble recovery by number 22. Wise picks up the fumble, and that is a crushing blow to the comeback hopes of Palm Springs.
It looked as though Truitt wasn't expecting the football right there up the middle. Quarterback handed it off. There's a mix-up in communication as to who was to take the football on that particular play.
The Mustangs turn away the best drive of the night for Palm Springs with a chance to cut into that lead. Now as we approach the 4-minute mark in the third quarter, Rancho Verde dodged a bullet there. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout, Rancho Verde. They were a little bit slow in the transition from defense to offense, so rather than risk any more yardage this deep in your own territory, Pete Duffy's going to call a timeout.
That's their second timeout this quarter. I've never been a fan of timeouts this early because you never know when you're going to need them late in the game. You want to have them at your disposal, and right now they have 1 timeout left, and it's only the third quarter.
Rancho Verde looking for their first CIA championship in school history. They made it to the final last year, lost to Colton 17-7. They finished their 4th straight Inland Valley regular season undefeated. They ran the table. That's an unusual 8-team league in the Inland Valley, and they went 7-0 in 2008, 2009, 10-11, and only lost 1 game each of those years, but it was a playoff loss, so this year they're looking to complete the deal and go undefeated 14-0. Trying to get outside, and doing so is Torrance, and he's down the sideline, and he picks up big yardage outside the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Kenny Torrance gets the Mustangs out of a deep hole.
And Kenny Torrance is electrifying. You have him in motion. The thing about this play, what makes it exceptional, is he's at full speed so he can get to that corner, and with the blocking set out, all he needs is that crease, and it's a big play.
And he got a couple of great blocks on the edge that all of a sudden he cut it up inside those blocks, and once he hits that second gear, there aren't too many that are going to stay with him. First down and 10. Rancho Verde at the Mustang 31. It's Rico Green powering his way for 5 or 6 tough yards across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Kyle Lass on the tackle.
You can steadily see Rancho Verde starting to wear away at that Palm Springs defensive front. They weren't able to run in the first half, and now they got a 6-yard pop. That tells me that that defensive front for Palm Springs starting to get tired.
And you have to wonder about the emotions of the Indians having a really promising drive come up empty on the turnover. Can they get their emotions back and play with the intensity? And there's a good stop on second down, and the defense comes up very big. Number 51 on the play, Ricky Owens with the big stop, and it'll be third down and about 4. There's Coach Steve Fabian urging his troops on to keep on fighting.
Yeah, you see that penetration by that defensive front. They weren't allowing the running back anywhere to go.
Michael Greer, number 9, was in the middle of the mix as well. Third down. Call it third and 4. And the Indians need the ball back. Time beginning to be a factor as we're inside of 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Palm Springs cannot catch up without the football. Hernandez rolling right. He can run with it. And he's going to keep it, trying to get to the first down stick, and I think he's going to be a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and about a yard. Excellent defensive play. Looked like Jose Castro, number 25, was the one who brought him down, and it'll be a punting situation for the Mustangs.
And Castro wasn't fooled by this. Hernandez is getting around that corner, and the defense plays sound football in the secondary. They didn't allow the receivers to get open even with the extended time.
Tyler Truitt made the tackle, actually, and there's that little pooch punt coming out of Hernandez. And he gets a favorable bounce, but it's picked up on the dead run, a gutsy play. But when you're down like this, why not? Gabriel Nevin, riverboat gambler there. He picks it up on the bounce when it looked like the Mustangs were going to down it. This is a really good play, but a risky one by Nevin.
We're not far from casinos, so I can say they're accustomed to gambling here. But he's a little underage to take this type of gamble. Huge gamble, big payoff right there. Excellent field position.
Picked up about an extra 20-25 yards with the gutsy play by Gabriel Nevin, the senior defensive back. It'll be first down and 10. Palm Springs at their own 43. Tiedemann with time. Throws it to King, but he's had very little space here in the ball game. Obviously, the Mustangs have done their homework, and the star running back / wide receiver, he hasn't had too much room to run tonight.
Anthony Johnson read that screen pattern well. Got the ball to Nicholas King, and Anthony Johnson was right there on the tackle.
Johnson having a fine game in relief of Lanier Lee, who got hurt in the semifinal, and Johnson playing well, the senior linebacker. Tiedemann swings it to West. West trying to get to the edge. Leaps forward to about the 48-yard line, where it'll be third down and about 5.
I like that play because you get your running back the ball in space and allow him to move. The reason I don't like that play because it's a lateral, and if he drops the ball, you have to go attack it because it's a live football.
Leroy Holt on the tackle, and he's had a terrific game in the secondary for Coach